All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome on board. Um, this is week 7 in our since we started design with me graphics design class. Today we'll be looking at a new, shall I use the word, a new topic or a new subject under the element of graphic design, which I showed us even in our, I think in our first class or in our second class there about the element of graphic design. So I'll just be continuing picking another element of graphic design that I explained to us so far. So we are done with text. We started with text as one of the elements of graphic design, and I took my time to explain to an extent and broadly how text is important and how text can also be used in design. And I gave you various forms, various types of usage of text, which is one of the essential, and you cannot do without using text in your design. So we're looking at another element, which is shape. We'll come back to line actually, but we're looking at shape as a element of graphic design. So let me just quickly go straight to shape. If you don't have this document, I sent it already on the WhatsApp group, but I'll try to send it again after this class on the Telegram group. So what?
Thank you, sir.
All right, no problem, sir. So what is shape? It's as simple as in primary school. Any dimensional area with a recognizable boundary. We have two types of shape. We have the geometric or regular. We have the organic or irregular shape. So that is to say, geometric can also be known as irregular shape, and organic can also be known as regular shape. I'll come again. Geometric can be known as irregular shape, and organic shapes can be known as regular shapes. So when I'm saying regular shapes, it also means organic shapes. So when I'm saying shapes that are irregular, then it means geometric shape. So probably so much of our time. Let me show you the two different on CorelDRAW. So I will be opening CorelDRAW now. I'll be opening CorelDRAW. Let me share my screen for that. So let's share the screen for CorelDRAW. Okay. So let's share the screen for CorelDRAW. So this is my CorelDRAW application. So this is my slide board, my drawing board or my drawing space. Most of the CorelDRAW are always white in the desktop, in the template, in the Outlook. But I changed my own to black because I just feel I wanted that Photoshop feel. But anyway, let's just continue. Let's change the size of the frame to 10 by 10 square. Yeah, I like it like this because this is more of Photoshop size. That's a Photoshop size. So this is more of social media design size. So if you are doing a social media designs for any social media, for maybe Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, they use their general sizes for that can go away for all of social media applications is a square, 10 by 10, 8 by 8, or anything. It must actually be a square. But I use 10 by 8, 10 by 10 or 8 by 8 most times, so that's where to bring out the best quality. Then okay, we are looking at shape on every application, be it Pixel Lab, because I'll be working also with Pixel Lab, working also with Photoshop. There's always a button. It's very important. If my name will say any other effect, but for shape and text, it's always there in Sharp. In Pixel Lab, it's always also there. So I'll be showing you for Pixel Lab also after this demonstration. So for this corridor, so you can see where I am. This tools where my cursor is right now is the part for shape. We have the rectangle tool. We go down, we have the ellipse tool. We go down, we have the polygon tool. So these three shapes are these three parts of for corridor. These three tools, they are tools for corridor for shape. So if you go to the rectangle shape, rectangle, you can draw a rectangle. Let's give it color. So we'll talk about two types of shape. We have the regular shape, which is also the organic, and we have the irregular shape, which is also geometric. So let's start with the regular shape. We have regular shape, normal shape, we have the square, we have the circle, we have the rectangle. So those are normal shapes actually. Normal shapes. Then I can see how I'm putting it. It's very easy. You just go to the click on the tool, then you click one point and drag. If you want it not to bend while you are still dragging, hold your control. While you hold the control, it will not bend. But if you release your control, it's going to bend. But if you hold your control, it's not going to bend. If you release your control, it's going to bend. So while you are dragging it, hold control on your keyboard, then you have a perfect box then. Okay, so this is a trapezium. So the first type of shape is a regular shape, and these shapes, they are used mostly in designs. It's most times in designs. Let me try to show you one or two designs that we use regular shape for. Let me say even all of the design, most of the design, any shape, most of the design, the shape you first see is the regular shape. Whether they are using a box, whether they are using a square, whether they are using a circle. Yeah, at every point in time they use regular shape. Regular shape. Let me just show you some designs that whereby we use regular shape. I'm currently going to a website called Pinterest. So Pinterest, yeah. So let me copy this one for you and see. So if you look at this design, so if you go and see the shape they use in putting in Pinterest, literally a square, or you can say a little of rectangle. This are always smooth, always fine, always equal. So regular shape. But even in this design, they also use irregular shape or something like that. You can also use circle too. They also use circle for the guest minister. They use circle for the minister. Circle. Those are regular shape used on design. So you need to know how to use even your elements. So those are the regular shape they use in that design. So let me see if I can find another design for regular shape before we move on to irregular shape. Yeah. So I'm going to be showing you another design, and you can see that more of the shape they use in designs is more of rectangle. They're not using rectangle, they're using a circle. They're not using a circle, they're using a square. So, but there's no limit to the shade, number of shade you can use. Just pick any shade that best fits your design. You don't necessarily use a common shape, but pick the best shape that best fits your design and know how to play along with it. And there's no restriction to you using or when and how to use your design. There's no really restriction to when and how to use shape in your design. So there's no restriction. Let's see this other design too. See that they use shape. Let me now say this: shapes are most times they are used first of all to put pictures, images into, or you have to secure images into it, or to put in text. Most times they also use it for text. On the other hand, to probably, if you want to put an image, and you know that some image, they don't really have borderline like that. Some image is like it's not always full. There's some image that is some image like is image. Normally, if you just take a selfie, probably the minister picture that you're going to use is a selfie, and it's not a full picture like this. And like these guys that have full pictures, if the picture is just having their head like in the picture, so it's very very good and okay, like put in a box, so it's not looking awkward. All those pictures that is not always complete, we use box to just make sure it's neat. Putting the shape is make your design neat. And as use also the function of shape used there. The function of shape used there is used in placing text. You can see how you need to write a date. So you can write your date, just use a rectangle to just set it at the border as a house for the date to rest in, the location to rest in, and just like that. You can see how we are using their shape. So that's for regular shape. There are a lot of regular shape. So I think corridors. You can see common corridor has some regular shape. Let me try to. I think it's loading actually. So corridor has some regular shape that you can use. I'm going to show you on Pixel app too. So you have a lot of shape. And you can use them for so many purposes. So we have other shape, we have course. For this one, we have keyboard. You might not see some of the shape like this in other applications. Each applications have their different kind of shape, but every one of them have the common shape: the circle, the rectangle, the square, the triangle. I've never mentioned triangle for a while now. There's always triangle too. You can see triangle here. So there's always triangle, there's always there's actually a lot of shape that I can use, but most of the app have the basic kind of shape, so you cannot get to the app and not see the basic kind of shape. You might even see other shapes, but the main shapes that they taught us in primary school are always there. So that's that for organic shape, regular shape. So let's go to geometric shape. Now, geometric shape are shapes that are that does not have a pattern, that does not flow, not necessarily have a pattern. It can be amoeba in form, it can be rough in form. So it's not compulsory it has a pattern like that. So but it can it's just that it has to have a beginning and an end point. A irregular shape does not necessarily need to have a pattern. Unlike the square that everything is rounded, unlike this rectangle that has 4 edges, unlike the square that has 4 edges. So a irregular shape does not need to have any pattern. It can have edge, it can be rounded, it might not be rounded, it might be curved. So most of the time they are always drawn by ourselves. So you will not see them in shape. You see something like pen tool, something like pencil to draw, freehand tool. We are the one that as designer make them. Now we show you how it's being made. So let's go to our pen tool. Let's go to our pen tool instead. Pen tool. So let's make a shape. Right? We can make a shape that looks like a flower. So you can also draw something like this. This feature is also in what I call that Pixel app also. You can also find it in Pixel app. So shapes like this, all this irregular shape. I think you must have seen something like that in some designs that they use irregular shapes. Regular shapes. So shapes like this. These are what we call irregular shapes. You can see something like this in design. Design something like this. These are irregular shape. They don't have a form like that. They don't really have a pattern. They don't have a pattern. They don't have a pattern like that, and just like that. I'm just trying to draw. There's some cases that you need them. You need them. Probably, and this most of the time, this irregular shape can just be to just add some effects in your design. Let me see if they use any regular shape here. Not really. They don't really use any regular shape here. I think what they did in that background is just more of line, but it looks like a regular shape, but it's more of line. Let me look for a design that they use a regular shape perfectly well. So you see how it works. Yeah. You see how it works. Sometimes the irregular shape can be similar to the regular shape, but there's always a big difference. This is another design whereby they do not use a plain rectangle shape. You can see that the edges are rough. So they made the shape they changed it from being organic to inorganic. So I think in color they can also down to there's a tool for that. I think I can look at that. So let's check this design too. This other design, you can see the irregular shape that they draw. All the shapes here are not regular. You cannot see a fine square. No, you can see the edges is rough. It's rough. You cannot see a fine circle or a straight circle. Everything is the edges are rough. Edges are rough. So this is a regular shape. Let me see if I can also get one more last one that they really use an irregular shape to make their design. And you're not restricted actually to using any one of them, but anyone that will make the design come out well. And you can even mix them. Perhaps use regular shape on some places, that same design, and also add regular shape or also add irregular shape in some parts. Everything is just simply to make a design okay, pop out and look good and look unique. Like I said, there's no restriction to using any of the design. So any of the shape actually. No restriction actually. I've not really seen anyone that they use both. But what I'm seeing is more of regular and irregular. Yeah, so let me just show you this one first. Sorry, the flyers I'm showing you are not really sharp like that, but just because of where I'm downloading it from. So if you look at this one, the shapes that are written here, the shapes at the left hand side, they are regular shapes, normal rectangle, but if you now see the timing, you see that the rectangle was broken out. So let's do something like this. I don't really need to explain. So you draw a rectangle so you can see the shapes that was used to make a rectangle. This is the organic shape, regular shape, organic shape. Yeah. Rectangle. I'm not trying to explain what it is. I think it is something like this too. It is something like this too. Something like this too. So it is something like this too. Trying to get what you did there. Something like this. Okay. You can see so it makes sense. And okay. This is what they did there. This one now is just a rectangle shape. So now let's do the probably the one for the timing. What they actually did is also they use a normal shape, but at the long run they did not really draw it full. They change the regular shape to an irregular shape by using some tools in Photoshop. I don't know, and I'm not sure if Photoshop, if a Pixel Lab have it, but Photoshop has it, but Pixel Lab I'm not sure. But let's change this regular to regular. Then you can use any of these two here: the smooth, the smell, the twine. So you use this twine you see the effects that's going to do now. As it's making the shape now look disorganized, not pattern. You can see that it's making the shape now disorganized. Now it's not irregular shape. Normal, it was normal before, but now we have just made it irregular. So you can put something inside, maybe our time. You can put our time inside and put anything inside. You can also use it as text. You can even put image, somebody image inside too. Then that's for irregular shape. You can also, there's various styles. There are various styles. Let me do another one. Let's use rough. So you can rough it just for you to rub the edges. You can see what's happening to the shape now. It's getting irregular. We're making it irregular now. I think it's even similar to what they did there. I see that it's similar to what they did in this. They make the shape irregular, so maybe I can also do it too. And also Photoshop can do it. But the only thing I'm not sure about is that pixel lab, if this function is there. But you can also download it. Download this, something like this on Google. If it's not, they can download it on Google. You just type paper, font paper, something like that. Let me try to show you. Yeah, so show you something. Now let's go to Google. You can put something like on paper. Yeah, you can put like parts or PNG. Show you rough paper. So do something like that. You can just use it. Or you can say, let's try if to bring out irregular rectangle shape. I'm not sure. I've not used this function before. Let's just try. To bring out for us. Not bringing out anything similar, but just use that on paper. I think that one is fine. That's for pixel lab users. So can also use it for CorelDRAW feature, but depending on what you want to achieve, that's more important. So I'm not showing you the difference between the regular shapes and the irregular shape. These are the two types of shape we have, and based on how we can use it. Let me show you various designs that they did. Various designs that they use shape a lot. They use shape a lot. Now you can see this one here. The design they use irregular shape. They put text on it. I was saying function of shape. You can put text on it. You can put image on it. If you are looking for something that you don't want to just be directly to the background, then you can just find the shape and just put on it. And yeah, just like that. Yeah, a lot of them how shape are being used. So I hope you understand. The concept I'm trying to across what shapes is and how shapes are being used. Should we drift to Pixel Lab? Let's switch to Pixel Lab so that I'll show you how shapes also is being used in Pixel Lab. It's actually quite similar to the CorelDRAW routine, but there is actually going to be a difference in the templates and how it's going to look like. So let's switch as fast as we can. Please give me a moment as soon as I switch. I'm just trying to navigate. Okay, I don't want to show you something. So you can actually use shape to the best of the knowledge. Just try to, should I use the word be creative with it? Yeah, creative with it. Like I said, there's no restriction. Just be creative with it. And feel free to use it any which way you want to use it. But nevertheless, even as you're using it, you must be able to make sure that it's not disorganized in your design, and if you are also following design principles. We talked about that in our class previously. But make sure you are following design principles, is aligned, it's not too big, it's not too small, and all those factors that we talked about then. Yeah, so just like that. So let me just join So now I'm with my phone. So let me share my screen so that we can continue. Okay, so let's go to Pixel Lab. Let me show you how to create those shapes. I think I was doing a design before then. Okay, so let's create another design. So in Pixel Lab, you can see below your tools, you have 3 circles. You have A, you have shape. This trapezium, this is where shape lies. This third icon below your Pixel Lab, that's where shape is. So we have different type of shapes. We have here, you can see we have the option for sticker, but we don't need that. We have the option of importing shapes from somewhere. Probably we download that one from Google. I asked you to download, and we have to draw. This drawing is just like what we did in correct drawing. I'm using my hand to draw it. Nothing bad there. I'm using my hand to just draw. So you can use your hand to draw and get, but the truth is that you will not be able to get something perfect, but at least something that is similar. An irregular shape, most of the time they're not always fine, but there are some that are fine depending on how smooth you draw them. So you can also use your hand well and just be professional about it. Then you can then now you draw your shapes and how you use them and all that. But let's delete that. Then let's go to normal shape. Here I told you that each application has their own basic shape and have their own shape that they use and they literally put in a function of their design or their application. This is the only shape that is in Pixel Lab compared to the one that is in Corridor. So you cannot go beyond all these ones. So we have the normal square, circle, triangle, and star, and all those basic shapes. So these are regular shapes. Let's change the color so that it will be visible. So this is the regular shape. So you can see. So you can reduce the opacity, increase the opacity. You can change the color. You can add a stroke. Yeah, all this one to also encourage you. You can make it blur. Sorry, if you are joining, please help us mute your mic. Okay. So you can blur. That's below the radio spot. That's just that for shape. So should we do a design? Let's do a design. It's just a quick design whereby I'll be using shape in Pixel Lab. So first of all, let's try to get a background. I think I showed us how to get background from this website, Pinterest. So we get any random background, you just do any random design as fast as possible. Any design that is simple for us to do so that we can. Let's try to do some background. This is Pixel Lab now. Then sorry, this is Pinterest. I'm getting background from. What I mean by this Pixel Lab is that I'm going to be using Pixel Lab to design. So let's pick any background that is nice. So let's pick this one. I think this one is fine. So click on the 3 button, then download image. So downloading, then if I download it, go back to Pixel Lab, add your image, this plus icon here from gallery, then you add your background. You can make it a square, just bring it down a little. Then your background is this side, bam, no time. Then you can lock it so that it will not move. Okay, then let's add our text. What can we type on it? I want something that is creative. I want something that is different. Okay, let's do something like, okay, add text. I hope you know how to add text. Go to A and click on text. So to bring out this, you can drag it in the middle, then double tap, then let's do something like I am. So when I was teaching about text, I told you how to use good font. So I don't like this font. Let me find a sweet font. go to font and this one okay. No, just try to find a good font that will make design look attractive and bold. So let's try to look for a good font. Is there anyone that making sense there? Yeah, I think this Quasar is nice. I am let's copy it. I am a good. You can increase it. I think it's closing, so you can increase it. I am the space between the A and good is too much. Is there any way we can adjust it? No, it's not bringing out sense. So I think we'll just need to at least probably change the font, because that font, or we can change the right up. I am okay. Let's just change the font. I think the font will make us. I am a good designer. Oh, I am a graphics. Let's use that one. But I don't like the font. It's making it look awkward. Let's go back to our font to Montserrat. Let's go back to our font. I think that will be okay. Instead of us stressing ourselves. So go to font again. Let's find our Montserrat black. Wow. Okay. Let's change the I am to Montserrat also. And this is why I use Montserrat a lot. That is professional font. And I think I sent the Montserrat on the Telegram group. I think some of us don't know how to install that font. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a video on how to install the font. But you have to remind me. If you wanted to say Montserrat too. Yeah, Montserrat is actually a good font. But some of us that I wanted to say that. Okay, thank you, Dan. So Montserrat is actually a good font. It works best, but there are other better fonts. There are other better fonts too. If I'm going to show you fonts now that you yourself are going to like the font, but just Montserrat is just perfect all the time. It works well all the time in every graphic design. You see, wedding poster, any design you do, it works well. So let's can see how I'm bringing everything to the center. I'm aligning everything to the center. So I'm making it. I'm not making sure that everything's scattered like this. I'm trying to be a professional designer by bringing them to the center. And I showed us that day how to put it to the center. You go to relative position, and this one is for center. So click on it, then mark. Go to the second one. Try to drag it up small. Relative position. Then you mark it like this, and make sure that everything is center aligned so that it will look professional. It's very important that your works are looking professional. That's just the little way that will make everything professional. So let's change the font of this so that it will blend well. Let's change the font of this. I will prefer a script font. A script font I will prefer. So I think autograph personal. I like this font too. So you can use this one or go for another one. And unless I forget, we are trying to explain shape. So that means we must use shape in our design. So let's see how we can incorporate shape. It's looking like this font is not fine enough. Let me try to look for another font or make it bigger. I don't like this font. It's not showing the designer well. So that these are the things that you must consider even in picking your font. So let's see if we can see another font that is also a script and that will help us bring out our design well. I explained about script font. If you have a question, please drop it on the group. At any time you are lost, drop it on the group. I'm just teaching based on how it is coming. If you have any question, you don't understand what I'm doing, please don't hesitate to drop it on the group. So I'm trying to look for a script font that will just make design look good. Let's see this. Let's see. No, the font is too rough. I don't like it. You as a professional designer, you have to know how to use your font well. It's not every font that is font that you're supposed to use, because your font can affect and also spoil your design. So please be careful with the font. I think is this action. Okay, be careful with the font that you are going to be using. Not every font is allowed in your design. Not every font. So let's try to just speak. Let's speak. So I think, is this one okay? I think this one is manageable. Let's manage this. Then, we are talking about shape. Don't forget. Don't be distracted. We're talking about shape. We're talking about shape. Then try to just increase a bit and align. So you can pick the color. I don't want that red is too shouting, so you can reduce the lightness of the red a bit darker. Then I'm talking about shape, so you must use shape in this design. Let's bring them together. Let's bring them together a bit. Let's bring them together. Put them in the center, relative position, center. That script font can be funny at times. Let's just try to bring them together, center. Bring this one to the center. So let's use shape. Let's use shape. Go to shape. Let's click on go to the third icon, then click on shape. Then let's do something like this. Let's try to adjust it for it to look like a square or rectangle per se. So there's a zoom icon. You can zoom above here. Just click on zoom and try to zoom in, and try to do something like this. Once you are zoomed in, you can try to off the zoom and try to do something like this. Something like this. So you can change the color to something like blue. No, I don't want this shade of blue. There's something like blue, but blue. This blue is too ash, and something like it's quite dull a bit. So let's try to just change. It's still too ash. Let's try to bring it down a bit. This blue is still too ash. So let's try to edit, see if we get a perfect color. Edit, bring it down a bit. Okay, I think this is better. So go back to zoom and reduce back. I think it's not in the center and can be enlarged. There's something they call border radius. The edges, if you want the edges to be soft, you can go to edit also and find radius. You can see radius. You can increase radius, the edges. Okay, so something like this. You go back to edit, reduce the edges. Or you can let's just make the color black so that it rhyme. I think this blue is making it off, so let's just make it black so that you just rhyme. Okay, I can go down a bit. Okay, are we good to go? Okay, let's just try to bring it to the center. Then reduce the color a bit. I'm having problem with the color because I did not use a color guide, so I'm just using any random color. But later on, when we get to color, I'll teach you how to be using color and make sure that the color is blending. Okay, so let's Let's add some text to it now. So go to text again, or you can copy the text I've typed there before and drag it down. Change the color to white because the board there is black. Let's change the color to white. You can drag this one to be down like this, turn to white. Then I'm a graphic designer. Let's go. Please patronize me. Okay, let's go back to our font, Montserrat. Or if today will be the last day, we'll be using Montserrat. I'll try to look at that better font that we'll be using. But let's just try to use Montserrat for just tonight. Montserrat, please patronize me. Okay, yeah. So I think what will happen, let's reduce the size of the font. It's looking too big. I don't like it. Wait, so let's reduce the size. It should not be too tiny too, but at least you should be looking professional. Please patronize me. Let's do 36. Take it to the center. Bring it down a bit. Then I told you about spacing between the text. Go to spacing. You can increase the space like that. Then go back to relative position. Put it to the center. Something like that. Please patronize me. I'm a graphic designer. Please patronize me. So I think the shade of the black of the button is different from is lighter. So go to I am and try to add color and make it darker too. You can see that it pops out. So I am a graphic designer. This designer, you can lock it so that it will not move. So graphics. So let's change this graphics to. Let's use the red to blue work. Yeah, blue is still okay, but I don't really like it. But blue is still fine. Okay, so we used shape. Please patronize me. Normal rectangle shape. Then let's try to use circle. Let's incorporate circles on here. Where can we use circle? Let's find. Go back to shape and change your shape to circle. So this is your circle. Then roll it. Where can we put the circle? Let's put the circle here. Where can we put the circle? Okay, let's put this. Graphics. Okay, let's put now this is the pain of graphic designer, knowing where to put elements so that it will not be ugly. So let's try to find out where we can put it. Okay, if we put it down here, it will be good. Okay, let's try to put it in the middle first. Okay, let's try to use that place first. Now let's change the color of the image. Go to edit back. When you're using shape, you have to be using edit a lot. So what color will make sense? Let's still use the red so that you will not come out of the color. Red fine. Yeah, then use outline. Go to stroke and make sure it is white. Something like that. So you can reduce it. I just reduce it. I reduce the size by drawing the edges. So then I can bring it down here. I guess I'll make me into my circle. So let's zoom in so that you know the accurate size, something like this. So yeah. I prefer orange. I think it's orange I'm seeing in my eyes. Let's use orange then. Let's use orange. Yeah, orange. Hey, that's the outline. I use orange for no. I want the normal color to be orange. Okay, then perhaps the other outside color can be white. Let's use white, something like that. Okay. So even though the orange is too shiny, it's going to affect our design. So let's reduce the color of the orange a bit. So let's go to orange, reduce the color a bit, reduce the sharpness. reduce it a bit. So let's just okay. I think it's fine like this. Let's go back first. Yeah, the outline is not helping us. Let's reduce it a bit. The outline is not helping us. Should we move the outline? Okay, I think let's try to reduce the outline instead. Go to edit. They call it outline or stroke, so you can reduce the stroke. If not outline, give it to 14. Then copy and try to bring it there. And let's change the color to red now. Yeah, but I want a deep red. Yeah, something like this. No, I want the red that we use for these guys. Oh, so you use the same red so that it do not conflict each other. So let's try to just use the same red. So yeah, red, just like that. And try to make sure they are standing together. And just try to adjust. And let's merge the layers together. Just click on this down, then merge. Let's try to merge, then click on this to merge, then okay. So they are together now. They are together. So reduce a bit. So we can just reduce, yeah, like this. Then let's add the text. Go to add text. Want to type something, reduce the text a bit. Want to type tested and trusted. Font Montserrat bold to tested. You can reduce, zoom in again. Tested. The color should be, I think black goes well on yellow. Let's increase the black. Then yeah, tested. Let me edit a bit, please. Then tested. Go to font again. Cannot change the font, make it go down. So tested and I think okay, without really much more time, let's just type it all together. Tested and trusted. Okay, that's what I want to achieve there. But I'm thinking like it's not going well on the red. Then let's just put outline, or we call it stroke. So find your stroke and add your stroke. Make your stroke white. Then you're good to go. Your stroke white and probably your color red. Let's see how it goes. I'll prefer it italics size. This size, yeah. Let's try to just make it italics. Is it rotate? No, I think that the place we do those things. Okay, yeah, style. So go to style and make it italics and perhaps bold. Okay. I think this one is still here. Before we go further, so that it will know that we have done something tonight. Let's go back to this. Okay, so something like this. I'm graphic designer, tested and trusted. I was looking like tested and trusted has to be more bigger so that it will be visible. I don't want to bore you, so let's just finish this up fast. Yeah, lock it. Then other tested and trusted, try to increase it a bit. No, I don't want it rotated. So go to font. Let's increase the stroke a bit. Go to stroke. like tested and trusted. So let's do like that. Okay. So perfect. So like I said, shapes is just what you can put picture on. I think the last thing I'll be doing now is just to use shape as picture effect. Okay, tested and trusted. I think this is fine. Tested and trusted. I don't know why the color is not just looking good on me. Okay, let's keep it like this. Okay, gonna be please personalize tested and trusted. Bam. So we can save as image, save to gallery, then we are good. We can save as a project. Yeah, pick 7. So that when you cancel it will be saved. Then you go to, if you want to open it again, just click on the button, open PPL file. You see a lot of them. You see it here. That's just it. So let's do the last one. Time has gone already. Let's do the last one whereby we use shape to put image inside your shape. So let's delete this. So let's make the background. Go to this fourth icon here. The third one is for shape. The fourth one is for background. So let's change the background color to something sweet and unique. Do I like red? Do I like yellow? I think yellow is fine. Yellow speaks about energy. Yellow is fine. So let's put in a shape and add our picture. So go to shape. We turn on the shape. Go to shape. What type of shape? How do you want to put the picture? How do you want to put the picture? I'll prefer something like this. Something like this. Something like this. Something like this. I think something like this is fine. It's fine. Harry. Let me reduce it a bit. Okay. Something like this is fine. Okay. Then let's mark it first. Then let's try to go to let's try to should I say there are 2 ways to do this thing, or there are so many ways we can do it. We can go to texture and select our picture. Did I have any picture I snap of recent? I'm not sure. I think I do. All my professional picture are not here. I think I should have a picture. Let me just check for a picture that I can use. Go. Okay, let me manage this first. Let me manage this for tonight. So so let's do something like this. Something like this. So you can copy it. I'm not trying to trim it a bit. I just need the head. I don't need all the body like that. So let's mark. So you can try to adjust. Go to your scale and adjust. Hey, it doesn't mean. Hey, no. Let's try to just reduce a bit. It's going to be spoiling my design. Let me see if no. Okay, let's do the texture again. I hope I find that image fast. Album, camera. Okay, I think it's the image. So let's do something like this. So I think it's much longer, so that's why it's not showing. It's longer. So let's do something like this. Okay. So you can see that it works well now. So you can increase it like this. Okay. So perfect. There are 2 ways to bring in that picture. So you can also go to this plus icon and say from gallery. Then pick your image again. Then pick the image again. Sorry. There are 2 ways to it. If you are not bringing it like that, then you can bring it this way. Then just bring it this way like this. So something like this too. But the truth is that you must also know how to be able to copy it well, that you not just fall your hand. So you can bring the image like this and just try to instead of drawing the shape first, you can just bring the image inside and just try to draw it like this. I think this one is easier than this one. But let's just delete this. Yeah. And here and also here you can also let me do it again. Go to gallery and let me pick another random image. Sorry. So you can also make it change the shape, maybe something like square, make it, yeah, let's say square, a circle, sorry. So make it a circle like this, and instead of a rectangle, you're putting your picture shape, yeah, something like that. Or now let's go to shape, let's create another shape. Um, yeah, so create another shape. Pick anyone. I think this love, yeah, you can use this love too. And put your picture inside the love. So you just go to is it fee? No, you go to pattern. You have to leave here and go to pattern. So leave here, go to texture, not pattern. Sorry, texture. Then add your image. Let's add this guy. Yeah, this guy. Then you can reduce it a bit. Reduce it a bit. Then bam. Then just try to scale in so that it's face will show. But the other way you can do, shall just try to make sure you're opening now. You are going back to the texture. And I think is there a way to even to edit texture or no? You have to delete and put the texture again. Because it is love, that means you have to make sure it's air distortion the just try to copy it well, something like this. So zooming. So just for it to just be skilled at making sure that it is together. Maybe it's at the center of the image, like I did the first and second one perfectly well. So let's delete this. I don't need this. So let's try to add some text. Okay, let's do something like kudos. Let the kudos be very, very big. Change our font to months. The other font there, don't always, but like I said earlier on, Montserrat has always been one of the fonts that I like. So this is the uh, font I use for the design actually. Kudos. Okay, kudos. Let's use kudos like that. Then copy it. Kudos. Um, to the okay, 2D. This 2D is going to be very, very small, so that yeah, it makes sense like this. Something like this. Okay, so you can copy to the best graphics. You can do something like this. Getting too big. Let's just usually best then. Usually best then. Yeah, usually best. Let's try to copy again. Best graphics. You can use it again. Okay. Then copy it again. Graphic designer. Then the name of the font I'm using now is Pipes Down. You can download it online. It's not Montserrat, so it's not looking like Montserrat. So you get graphics designer. Okay. Also perfect. Where you can see what we're able to achieve. So kudos to the best graphic designer. So let's finish our statement in the word. Best graphic designer in the world. Let's put in the just looking like I'm even teaching you how to use text. But yeah, more with why did I come so sorry? In the word okay to increase. Yeah, it's looking jam packed. What will just happen? I just try to arrange. Let's try to zoom in a bit. Zoom. zoom in your text a bit. So you just try to just begin to just bring them together, arrange, position them well so that it look aligned. Best come first. Okay. They are putting it, you can be locking photos to, so you can be locking it at the background there. You can be locking it to best lock. Once you have put it so that it will not scatter again. Best graphics come first. Okay. Okay, again, continuation is fine. You can lock it. Then graphic designer. Lock it too. Then in the, let's try to put it here. Okay, then bam. I think I use this a bit. Then let's try to align. Let's try to tweak the color. Let's see black. Okay. No. Okay, let's just lock it. Lock. I think only the graphic designer. Let's change the color to black. Let's change the color to black. Okay, designer, go. I'm trying to just play with colors, play with contrast, so that it will just look. Yeah, so let's zoom in back. So kudos to the best graphic designer in the world. So what else can we do? Should my name be there? So my name should follow actually. Can I increase this a bit? You can see how I'm giving space for everything to work. Okay. Then what else? So can lock the image too so that it will not move. Then let's create another shape. Go back to shape, then we can just do something like this. We are done. This is the last thing we're doing now, so we can end the class and everybody can go. So I just want that we are designing something. Right? It's quite practical. Okay, so yeah, so let's change the color. Can change the color to black too. Go to shape, yeah, color black. Then you can type in text, something like something there. Pisa. Then you can let's change the font possibly to Montserrat bold. Yeah, so something like this. So I think we are good to go. Yeah. Okay, just that let's just reduce the white. The white is too much, it's making it catch attention. I will still teach you what contrast means, but let's reduce the white to a gray. Okay, perfectly well. So good is the best graphic designer in the world. Then what other thing can we do? Then we can just use a circle, just block that part. So change it to a circle. Or I think I like this shape. I think half of circle. Sweet. Design sense. So we just down block that side. Then lock everything so it will not move. Then what other thing can we do? Let's play with the background. Just play with the background. I hope you can hear me. I hope we are still together. I hope I'm not talking to myself. Okay. Then let's just texture overlay. Okay. Texture overlay. it's going to be a long one actually. So textual value. Let me see how I can incorporate this texture. Okay. Sorry. Let's just do something then. Go back. Bring in what you just done with that texture. And to see how where we can use it for this. So send it to the back. It's up. So send it to the back. Hold and drag. Send it to the back. Then there's something that we can do here. I just wanted to blend to the background. Go to erase color first and enable it. Then pick the black. Then pick color. If you have just white, then try to increase the tolerance, increase the smooth edges, increase the smooth edges. Don't even like this, but let's just see how it goes. Okay, then can we go to opacity? I think I thought us about opacity last time. Can we reduce the opacity? It's not still coming out well. I think this is what we'll do. Let's delete this. What I taught you in last class, that's what we want to do now. I taught you guys something in last class. So go to kudos and try to duplicate the kudos. Copy it. So we want to just transparent this one at the background. You can even try to bend it something like this. Yeah, something like this. So let's bend it, then try to the line spacing, the space between it, let's try to reduce it. Yeah. So take it to the back. Take it to the back. Then go to opacity. Where is opacity? Opacity, reduce the opacity a bit. Reduce it very well. I think 15 is fine. You can say 12. Okay, let's take it down a bit. I think it's covering the image. Okay, I think it's better now. And let's reduce the opacity to 14 or 15. 16 goes. I think 16 is fine. Then you can also duplicate once more. You just bring it down here. But you're going to bring this one also down. Then we're good to go. I think this is fine. Then you just export as image, save to gallery. Then you can export as projects too. Week 7 to okay. Yeah, so let's see what our outcome looks like. Go to photos. You go to photos. You go to photos. I'll show you my library. Okay. This is what we first did. Then this is what we did the other time. Good. So this is where we're stopping tonight. Thanks for your time. I really appreciate. I was on further. We say thank you for that which you have learned. We ask that the little that you have learned, you will help us to understand and let it to sink in our brain as that help us to be able to use the wisdom, maybe understand the knowledge, help it to be profitable to us, and bless all that concerns us. I pray for His grace, even for it to be multiplied unto you. For in Jesus' name I will pray. Amen. So that's just it for tonight. I hope you learned something. And if you have any question, please try to ask questions. I think blessing, you're facing one challenge like that. I don't know if you are still facing challenges or you have been able to solve. But anyway, my DM is open and everybody can access me. Just try to watch over the videos over and again and trying to practice. I'm gradually taking my time to explain one by one, so I'll not bug you with a lot, and at the end you don't know how to, you cannot remember all what I taught you. But just take your time to practice and be good. Thanks for your time, everyone.
Class, thank you for your time. Learn everything I've learned to help us not to forget. So let it stick, more knowledge be added, more grace be given. Bless the works of our hand and help cause us to be established and profound. For in Jesus' mighty name I will pray. Amen. All right. Thanks for your time.